So let's get started and start some seeds. So for us, we use a combination of pre-made starter cells and repurposed cells that we've collected over time in our purchases. You can fill your cells, make it even, fill them to the top, and kind of smooth it out. You can add some water to your blend prior to filling your cells, or you can add some water at this stage. I've already put some water in here, so the soil is damp. Having some water in your blend allows you to work a little easier when you're adding seeds and prevents your soil from flying away in the process. So I have my pickling cucumber, one of my favorites. When you're using seeds, you preferably want to use seeds that are packed for this year. You'll find that information on the back of the seed packet, what year it's packed for. I always have a pen with me when I'm doing any seedling work, and I like to create a little indentation into the soil with my pen. I like to add one seed per cell. Some gardeners prefer to drop in multiple seeds into a cell and then divide the seedling later. So it can be your preference on how you do that. Since these cells are smaller, I'm going to only add one seed per cell. Okay. I have a few left over, so that's my cucumber. I'm going to put the rest of the seeds back. I'm going to put the rest of the seeds back in my packet, and then right away I'm going to write down the information of this seed so I don't forget which ones are which. So this is a pickling cucumber, and then I'm going to add today's date, which reminds me what day I started these seeds. We like to use popsicle sticks, and we repurpose them over and over again. After you've put your seed in the soil, I gently cover it up. Then I can add my stick, and I'm going to add some painted mountain corn. These are really beautiful in color. Again, one seed per cell is plenty, especially with a larger seed like corn. Okay. So you also have the option of filling one whole tray with one variety of seed, or as I showed you, you can do multiple seeds per tray. You can also plant seeds straight into 4-inch pots like these. So now the next step when you're starting seeds is obviously to water them and watch them grow. And once they get to maturity to about this size, it's ready to either be placed into the ground or a process called up-potting. So up-potting allows the plant to continue to grow in a container in the safety of your greenhouse or growing area that you've chosen. Some plants, like lettuces, are very delicate and can be eaten right away by animals if you put them into the garden too soon. So for our basil, this one I'm going to keep inside the greenhouse a little longer, and I'm going to up-pot it. So when you're trying to remove a seedling from a tray, the best thing to do is to pinch the bottom for it to pop out. And you can see all of its nice roots there. I have a 4-inch pot that I'd like to place it in. So I'm going to use some of that soil. I'm going to put my basil in like that. And then I'm going to use this soil to fill in any gaps. Okay, so we're back here in my garden. I had some seedlings already, and they are ready to be transplanted. So in order to transplant a seedling, you want to loosen the soil at the bottom of the container by just gently massaging the cup. I tip it over, first placing my hands on top tipping it over and letting it just fall out. Once you're ready and you've chosen the spot that you're going to put your plant, I like to dig a hole that's about twice the size of the seedling. So it's about twice the size here. I'm going to drop it in. You can plant them with the soil reaching all the way to the first leaf here. So I'm going to move my soil around to fill in any empty gaps. I don't need to press because I don't want to compact the soil, but I will add some water now. And now my seedling has been transplanted. As you saw, it only takes a few materials and some seeds to get your own home garden growing. Your own home garden can provide nourishment for your family and possibly even your community. I hope you've been inspired today, and we thank the city's Sustainable Materials Management Division for sponsoring this video. Good luck in your garden, and let's get growing.